After seeing an above average Saturday, Sunday was quite a different story. We saw temperatures actually below average, and you can thank a cold front for that. Pretty much brought us overcast skies, and then even in some areas some light snow. 45 degrees was the high for your Sunday, 28 was your low, nowhere near the record of 75 or 17. And also looking at the sunset and sunrise times, we're already up to 14 hours of daylight, and sunset is already getting closer to the 9 o'clock hour. So better times ahead, at least when it comes to the amount of sunshine we are receiving. It's going to continue to get even longer so as we now go into the month of May. Now looking at today though, temperatures closer to normal, seasonable, 52 in Munising, 53 in Marquette. A little bit warmer as you make your way towards the west and the south. Iron Mountain topped out at 60, Ontonagon at 64 degrees. Now looking at those winds though, we have been seeing those winds out of the south, and that's really allowed those temperatures to make a bounce back from what we saw on your Sunday out of the south at 10 in Ironwood, 8 in Iron Mountain, 12 in Marquette. So you can see a little bit blusterier as you make your way towards the central UP at 15 in Munising. But the weather will be changing very radically within the next couple of days, especially today. The fact that we saw partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies for a good portion of the day. Clouds will continue to roll in as we go into your Tuesday. By the time we get towards your Tuesday night, we will begin to introduce some rain, and that's going to continue even going into your Wednesday, so make sure to have that umbrella with you. The most concern will be occurring on your Thursday because some cold air will begin to funnel into the area, and we could be dealing with some wintry mix and snow, especially towards the western half of the UP, west of Marquette. That's pretty much the dividing line right now of when it comes to that rain-snow line. And it's pretty much big concerns, but I'll talk about that in just a moment. Going into the weekend, though, we will begin to clear up at least for Friday and Saturday. Sunday, though, quite similar to what we could be seeing on Thursday. Now, going into tomorrow, low pressure will continue to strengthen more throughout parts of the plains. Rain will begin to slowly push its way further and further closer to our area, already into parts of Wisconsin, a little bit of cold air into parts of the Dakotas, and that cold air will be crucial as we get towards the second half of the work week. You can already see the clouds continuing to roll in, and then here come the showers, and then you can see towards the west, here comes that freezing rain in pink, also some sleet. Right now, early models are indicating freezing rain accumulations of ice could reach up to 1/4 of an inch and even a little bit more than that. So slippery roads, icy conditions, really make sure to slow down if you are going to be traveling on Thursday. Some areas could pick up some snow as well, but it's looking more like we could be seeing some freezing rain beginning to fall throughout the UP. As you make your way further towards the east, it's going to be more likely in the form of rain, but pretty much Marquette is where that line will be when it comes to that freezing rain and rain. So 44 degrees for tonight, though. It will be a warm one, especially with clouds beginning to push through, but also those winds beginning to kick up out of the south at 5 to 15 miles per hour. We could have gusts up to 25 miles per hour. And with that southerly flow continuing into your Tuesday, despite the fact that the clouds are already here at full force, we will see those numbers even rise a little bit more than what we saw today into the 60s. 64 in Ontonagon, 68 in Crystal Falls, 60 in Houghton, 55 in Escanaba, but also towards the west, we could already start seeing the first band of showers pushing through before everyone gets into the action by the time we get into your Tuesday night. Now, going into your Tuesday a little more closely, 70% chance of rain by your Tuesday night. Temperatures are going to be very similar to what we're going to see tonight in those low to mid 40s. Sunrise occurring at 6:45 a.m., but it is going to be above average day when it comes to that thermometer. And going into the next 7 days, very active times. Wednesday, it's all about the rain. Thursday, though, depending where you are, further towards the east, more rain. Further towards the west, freezing rain, sleet, and even some snow. By the time we get towards your Friday, we will begin to clear out somewhat when it comes to the rain, even though sun will be somewhat on the limited side, and that's going to continue into your Saturday. Going into your Sunday, though, we could have another disturbance pushing through that could bring a rain-snow mix continuing into Monday.